Um, okay, let's see here. What else we got? What else we got? Right, okay. Okay. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. The end of Asmongold reacts. What the fuck is that crap? Yeah. Right, okay, let's get into it. Let's see here.
YouTube considering monetization changes to React channels. I saw that. So YouTube is considering changing the way that React channels are monetized and React videos are monetized. I think that it's going to be hard for them to do that. To me, so this is the only perspective that I ever have, is that I think that it's going to be like a weird thing, because like, how do you categorize a reaction video? Because there's of course like a very large spectrum of reaction videos. There are reaction videos where somebody just sits there without saying anything and they watch the entire video, and there are other things like the H3H3 reaction videos, which were proven in court as fair use. So these are two very different videos. So how do you draw the line? How do you handle it? Is it really good for YouTube to get involved, or should creators make the rules themselves? Or should YouTube give the creators tools to make the rules? I think that if anything, YouTube should give the creators tools to make the rules for themselves, rather than trying to make overarching site-wide rules. I think that is the smartest thing to do. However, I think that it's probably just a better idea to do nothing. I have no idea. And that's generally the way that I see it. YouTube Heroes, you guys see, yeah, it would require effort. It would require a lot of effort. And generally the way that I've always done things is that, you know, I try to work with
Fucking hell, if he goes on to justify his own fucking content.
people who I react to their content, promote their stuff whenever I can, whenever I'm watching it, etc. And if people have a problem with that, I just don't react to their content. It's really not that complicated or involved, etc. If a reactor is reacting to a reactor, who's going to get the revenue? Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm saying, is that the like you get to, yeah, it's like a turtles all the way down situation, where like, what really is a reaction? How does this differ? Like, what is a reaction to, let's say, a YouTube video versus a reaction to a stream versus a reaction to a news article versus a reaction to a video game? And so like these things become very abstract and hard to make rules for. And that's why I'm not necessarily 100% certain that YouTube will be able to make a rule that will satisfy everybody, which is why I think that if they do anything, they should give content creators the rules, or sorry, the tools to make those rules themselves. That's what really kind of makes sense. I mean, I've had a bunch of people that message me saying that me reacting to their videos and posting their stuff was beneficial to them. I've seen people that have drawn conclusions that are the opposite, but I think that most of the evidence does point to the fact that it is a beneficial thing. I think that turning off monetization might not be the best option. I think that it is, what I think that they should do is, instead of making rules, they should make tools. And they should provide tools for content creators. If those content creators don't want to have reaction to their content, they can prevent that from happening. A revenue sharing thing, something like that. And this is something that I would even do preemptively, right? And so super biased? No, this is not biased at all. So the reason why it's not biased, I know there are people that think that this is biased because I do react videos. So people are going to think, oh wow, he just doesn't want to lose money from his react videos. Guys, I make a lot of fucking money. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I could make $0 from YouTube and it would not matter to me. I did for years. I let people upload my content and make money off of it. People restream my stream and react to it live. I don't give a fuck. People have made hundreds of thousands of dollars off of my content, and I have never claimed any of it at all. This is clearly something that I believe in. This is clearly something that I think. Wait.
Are you sure about that, Asmongold? We have yet to see anyway, but yeah, I don't know about it, Asmongold. Yeah. Weird, that. Weird.
Really? Yeah. So basically what happened, what I used to do is I would just let anybody upload anything of my stream onto YouTube, and I let them fully monetize it and take 100% of the money. They got all of the money and everything for it, because I viewed it as, well, this is going to advertise me too at the same time. Even though they're advertising themselves and putting themselves in the video, etc., I'm still getting the advertisement, so it's a net positive for me. And there were times that, like, people, some of the guys that were making money off of this, they sent me screenshots of how much money they made a month. Some of these guys were making $30,000, $20,000 a month from just uploading videos of my stream onto YouTube. I never claimed any of that. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I never did. I didn't care. And so this is not something that, like, this is not an ideology. This is not some sort of signaling, virtue signaling, etc. This is what I did. So I didn't give a fuck. And so anyway, now we're not able to do that anymore. And the reason why is because YouTube has a duplicate content policy, which makes it to where if the YouTube algorithm identifies two duplicate videos that are both monetized, they both lose monetization, which is why I had to make my big main channel now, which is Asmongold TV. So that's what.
I don't know about this. Like, it's weird because I don't even see this going on. Like, turning off monetization of React content. I don't get it. I don't even fucking see it so far. I mean, I can't really see behind the scenes of any YouTube channel that ever happens that to be like React content or whatever, but it's weird because nobody seems to say a goddamn thing about this now. It's just a reaction channel just acting like, oh no, my money. Yeah, I don't know about this. Might do for proper research in this part. Yeah.
What happened? And anyway, how they'll articulate it though? Yeah, and so what I'm saying is that there is a massive spectrum of reaction videos. So like on one end of the spectrum, you have a person who watches the entire video in its entirety, making almost minimal, never pausing the video, saying 3 things during the video, and nothing else. You see? So that is on one spectrum of React content. And then on the other spectrum of React content, you have somebody like H3H3, who literally won a case in court that his React content was fair use. So clearly...
Yeah, but that's because H3 is a commentary video, not really a reaction video kind of thing, you know? Like, it's fully fledged transformative on what he does on the other people's content. It's not like Asmongold just adding fluff that doesn't transform anything, you know? This is like the exception. This is not like a reaction video, I know, but still.
React content, there is a line where it is a problem. Is it YouTube's best decision to draw that line, or is it the best decision to give content creators the tools to draw the line themselves? I think that the best decision is to allow content creators to decide it themselves. That's what I think the best idea is, and that's smart. Curiosity, how many editors?
Yeah, but it depends on what kind of content creator we're talking about. You know, it's not the same lazy-ass reaction channel than someone who makes commentary or video essay videos, you know? That's what I mean.
You have working for you? It depends. Watch along equals React content, sure. And the latter as well. And also, I think that a lot of people are negative about React content. And I would challenge anybody who is extremely negative about React content this one thing. If you view React content as parasitic because it takes away viewership from the original creator and you are making money off of somebody else's work, in what way can that not be applied to video games?
It's not literally the same fucking thing.
Because everybody here, not everybody, but many people here, how many of you have ever watched a video of a video game, a playthrough of a video game, instead of buying the video game?
When you play a fucking video game, right, it's transformative entirely because every video game experience made by each and every individual creator is completely different from each other. You're not exactly copying the product of the video game on your YouTube video or whatever, or your Twitch stream. You just, you have a variation of that in your content. That's the point. oh god, this is completely fucking brain dead.
How many of you have ever done that? Whataboutism? Well, no, what I'm saying is that it's not whataboutism at all.
And the chat is a complete fucking hive mind.
To everything, then you have to have the rule apply to everything. And what I'm saying is that the people that don't like React content, many people don't like React content because they just don't like it. There is no actual logical basis behind not liking it. It's just the fact that they don't like it and they work backwards from there. Because that logically, you will arrive at the same conclusion if you do that with single-player games. There are many people who watch a playthrough of a single-player game, especially on YouTube, and then they don't buy the game. Does that make sense? False?
No. That's not how it fucking works, you know? I know that YouTube tends to steal sales from video games, but that's not the fucking reason. The reason is that, too many fucking people watch YouTube videos just because they're not willing to fucking play a video game themselves, right? But even then, there's still cases where people buy video games after watching certain YouTube videos or streams, you know? You didn't encounter that kind of fucking shit. It's not either black and white, Asmongold. There's tons of fucking shades of gray.
Equivalent, YouTube is using a single person's monetization versus a company. So what if one person makes a video game? So what if one, not the same? No. I'm not mental gymnastics. Yeah. So there, and I will take.
At this point, he's completely fucking brain dead.
Some opinions here. It's different. Video games are good because of the interaction. When you watch someone else play a game, there's no interaction. You just watch their point of view. Wait, what? Video games are good because of interaction. So if you pause a video, is that interacting with it? Like, how do you define interaction? Wrong. What are your content stealing other people's content and posts? Well, that it's not all of it. Why are you? The
Jesus.
thing is, like, why would you watch my stream if that's what you think? It's weird. I'm just gonna bounce it. That's so weird. Yeah. Well, what the fuck? Why are you here if you think that? What's wrong with you? Let's see here. I think the issue is video games are a product you buy versus React content isn't a product they bought. It's just a video recorded while watching another video. Why would that matter if they both serve as a market replacement? So fundamentally, one of the big things in fair use is if the derivative content is serving as a market replacement. So if it's a...
Okay, so here lies the problem. Asmongold, your content normally, as far as I've seen from the majority of your fucking reaction videos, they act as a market replacement for the videos you react to. As far as I can see, I don't know what's so transformative about it, you know?
Market replacement, it doesn't really matter. Next. Let's see here. Why they even cancel reaction content? It's just a YouTube headline. There's probably nothing that's going to happen with it. Gray areas, why is the OG creator should even control to decide. I think it depends on who it is. Like I've said before, if somebody doesn't want me to react to their videos for whatever reason, unless their videos are about me or they're trying to push an agenda that I find to be bad or problematic, I would just not react to their videos. It's not complicated. That's it. Imagine drawing a line at a company not recognizing that thousands of people would lose their jobs if a video game doesn't make money. Well, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah, and this is where I'm coming from, is that I think that if you want to apply this logic, you will have to extrapolate it to like video games as well. I think so. And also, I want to address the other thing is that many video games allow other people to upload content and monetize that content, and that is explicitly stated in the video game TOS. And I think that's the case with almost all video games nowadays. Is that right? Okay, so I think that actually is an argument for what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is that is a tool that the content creator provides in order to give other people an idea as to whether they can react and make content about that video game. So I think that's really what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I think a universal rule by YouTube will either be too much or not enough.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what to say about this fucking dude anymore. I'm just fucking tired already. Yeah. Jesus. Asmongold will never fucking learn at this point, yeah? We'll never fucking learn.